Hello all, and welcome to the next video here in the Onion Man's rooftop to the cow caravan of treasure. Sometimes barred, the streak continues as it always will. We're back with the next tales from the mailbag. Got a few boxes that came in the last couple of weeks. Going to take a look at them and try to get through them. First things first, there is one box I had to open up and check the stuff in because it came in and it was pretty damaged. Funny story. Well, not funny story if anything was damaged, but nothing wasn't. My buddy Cranky, anybody who knows me knows I've talked about Cranky before. He lives quite a ways away from me. He always finds stuff, sends me stuff. I try my best to find stuff for him, but I live in an area where we don't get a lot of great exclusive stuff, so it is what it is. But he picked me up a couple of things, that one of which I was going to order, but when he told me what he was going to do to it and he offered to do one for me, I was pretty excited. And then the other thing in there was a WWE Elite action figure that I've been looking for, which is funny because I eventually did see it recently at one of my Walmarts. But he had already sent it anyway, so I'm not too upset. But the first thing is the Alien Xenomorph popcorn bucket. Now you might notice this looks a little different. What he did was he bought one, he kind of repainted it, and then also did the proper silver for the teeth and the tiny mouth. Just to make it look a little bit more accurate. It looks really cool, just as like a display piece type of thing, so I'm going to keep it. There's the top where the popcorn goes in. But it was in a big box, and it came in perfectly fine, but the sides of the box got really crushed. So it went as far as to where he was willing to open a case if anything was messed up. He was going to go after the post office. I don't know why, but he was. Fair enough, though. It looks really good. I like the teeth being more proper silver. I do kind of wish that it had a little bit more of that like see-through skull effect. But it is what it is. I'm just going to display this as is and call it good. It looks awesome. So thank you, Cranky, for that. The other thing he sent me was this Bruno Sammartino Elite. It came in. It was pretty messed up on the box, but the figure looks pretty good. Doesn't look like anything's wrong with it, so we're going to take it as is and go from there. Looks like it comes with a podium and a Hall of Fame plaque, which has his name on it, funny enough. But cool to finally have a Bruno. I almost bought that Bruno that came out before, but glad I waited. Eventually was able to pick this one up, so pretty cool. So there's the things that were loose. But I am also going to open this box because Cranky sent me two boxes. So there is also this one, so we're going to open it. And this has a couple of other Elites, I believe, that I requested, that he found. He frequents Target way more than... Where I live, there's no Target less than a mile away. Or not less than a mile, less than an hour away. And he's got multiple in his area, so... Nice. First one, we got... IRS. And then we've got one that I've been wanting for a while now. Warlord. Pretty cool. Definitely glad to have IRS. This is going to go great with our Ted DiBiase figures. So glad to finally have a Mike Rotundo. Nice. And then of course we got Warlord. One half of the Powers of Pain. Not the Powers of Pain, because we do have that Powers of Pain version of... is it Barbarian who we got? And we needed Warlord to go with that? I might be wrong on that. He looks great though. I like his armor and everything. This is going to be a fun figure to kind of open up. Who's the chase in this set? I'm going to guess it's Warrior. Don't need a King Booker. I was never the biggest fan of the King Booker gimmick. Warlord, IRS. I'm not getting Tugboat. I prefer him as Typhoon. I have his Shockmaster figure as a Comic-Con exclusive. But yeah, most likely these are the only two I'm getting out of this set. This is not a normal numbered set. It's actually a Legends Greatest Hits set that's exclusive to Target. But cool. Glad we got some cool re-releases. Some updated figures. IRS looks like he's going to have a bit of an issue with his likeness. I can already tell. It's not a very good Mike Rotundo likeness. Either way. So that was it in that box. Next up, we have a Mattel Creations box. Pretty sure this is going to be a... I've got two, actually. They came in right around the same time. But if I'm not mistaken, I am pretty positive this is going to be a Masters of the Universe Mattel Creations box. So, yes, it is. And we have Demo Man, Evil Spirit of Despondos. We don't really know what he is or who he is, but hey. I really only picked this up just for the novelty of Demo Man. I've actually scaled back my Masters of the Universe Origins line. I'm not getting as many of them as I want, mainly just because so many of the ones coming out now are just repaints or redos, and I'm just, once a line starts getting into that area, it's kind of time to start scaling back, so I did. But I like the artwork here. This Viking Skull Knight thing going on. Very Harryhausen-esque. Looks cool, though. He'll be fun to open. I am going to keep Demo Man. Why not? I don't know anything about him. I'll have to look him up a little bit. And then this one. This is also a Mattel Creations exclusive box. This one I do know what it is, for sure. It shipped fast, too. It went up to order and shipped like the next day. I thought it was just a pre-order, but it came in quick. We have the Headbanger WWE Elites. Pretty cool. Mosh and Thrasher, the Headbangers. We're finally getting some more classic Attitude Era guys, which is nice. It feels like for a while they've kind of like skimmed over the Attitude Era in favor of like the Rock and Wrestling or the New Generation. But we're finally getting back into some Attitude Era figures with the Headbangers. I think if you're going to have an Attitude Era collection, you should have the Headbangers. Why not? They look really good for what they are, too. So, super excited to open these. I like the spiderweb effect here. They come with the classic tag team titles, which is nice. So, that'll be great. Yeah. I would much rather have Attitude Era guys than a lot of the ones that we do get. Like, I'd rather have the Headbangers than the majority of guys we end up with at some point. Next, we have our Big Bad Toy Store boxes. There are 4 of them here. We're going to try to get through them real quick. I've been trying to keep these mailbag videos really short. That way, you see more when I actually unbox those items. So, we got a bit of a skinny box. So what we got. Oh, okay. Yeah. I had saw these were coming in stock for places, but I'll be honest, I kind of forgot that I also pre-ordered it, but oh well. It's the Diamond Select Walking Dead Michonne. I also have the Rick Grimes on pre-order. These are from the comic book. These are not the show. They're in the black and white comic book version. I like it. Looks really cool. Excited to get the Rick. I don't know if there's any other characters I would get. I've read all of the Walking Dead comic. The last compendium came out, wow, man, like a year or 2 ago, and I ended up getting it after the series ended, whenever that was. I mean, that's probably a few years at this point now. So whenever the series ended, like a couple of months later, the last compendium came out. I picked it up, I read it. It's a cool series. I think it's way better than the show. Like, after a while, the show just veers off the rails, and I don't know what's up with that. But I still really did enjoy the comics up until the end. Even though the ending felt a little abrupt and out of nowhere, I still think it's a solid run to go back and look at. So, on that regard, I don't mind picking up some Walking Dead figures if we're going to get comic book accurate figures. I have no interest in the show ones, the TV show ones. But glad to have her. She's one of my favorite characters. Definitely top 3. If I think hard enough, she's probably top 3. Ballpark range, I'd probably put her top 5. So, once the Rick gets here, we'll have those kind of go together. It'll be awesome. Next up, we have another bit of a skinny box. We got this one. So, oh, okay. I've been waiting for this for a minute. It's finally here. So that's nice. We finally got our Wolverine Sabretooth 2-pack. I mainly bought this for the Sabretooth. I think having a cool cowboy Wolverine here is awesome. But this Sabretooth just... what is that? It's like a mark on the box. He just looks fantastic. They got a great body sculpt. He's big, he's beefy, he's Sabretooth, he's tall. The Jim Lee one that came out a while back is a great figure. I had that figure, and I almost didn't pick this up because of it. Because I've always enjoyed that Jim Lee Sabretooth figure. But the alternate head sculpt, the like kind of more unique body, the bigger like mane that's on his shoulders, it looks just like a complete upgrade. And I gotta admit, I think it looks better than the last one. So that's why I picked it up. It was more of an upgrade more than anything. To upgrade that Sabretooth figure with this one. The Wolverine's cool to have, but like we've had plenty of button-up cowboy hat Wolverines. So don't know if I'll keep him, but definitely keeping this Sabretooth and calling it good. I like it. These playing cards are cool. Those would go great with a Gambit figure. There's a lot of cool little custom fodder in here for this Wolverine if you really think about it. That's going to be fun. I'm so excited for that Sabretooth. That was one of my most wanted figures. And I saw everybody getting theirs. I pre-ordered mine on Big Bad Toy Store a while back. And I saw everybody getting theirs like a couple of months ago. Like it came out and everybody was getting theirs and mine never came out. And finally, like few days ago, I got that notification that it shipped and it got here. That one got here yesterday, so really nice. I've got a bit of a fat box here. Let's see what's in here. If you haven't read Sabretooth War, I highly recommend it. It's a fun little story. As I like weirdly poke myself. Okay. Oh, we got a couple things in here. Nice. Okay. So first thing in here is the Marvel Legends Silver Surfer. This is a re-release. I believe he was Walgreens exclusive. He came out around the time that Walgreens Fantastic Four series came out. If you remember when that was around. He came out around that time. He was also a Walgreens exclusive. He comes with like those Doctor Strange magic effects, but of course the hands are painted silver and all that XYZ goodness. But yeah, I have the Obsidian Surfer, where he's like more of a dark gray. From that Silver Surfer. Is it Silver Surfer The End? I think Ron Mars did it. I might be wrong. I have that Surfer, but I've never had just a proper Silver Surfer. So nice to finally see this one is back. Again, he is just a re-release, but a good one to have. So if you're going to have a Marvel collection, you need a Silver Surfer, a proper Silver Surfer. And I'm glad to finally have one. And then the other thing, now I can see why they shipped it in a bigger box. It's a little torn up, but we got the Storm Collectibles Fei Long from Street Fighter 2. Just go ahead and finish tearing this off, I guess. I love the Storm Collectibles Street Fighter line. I like their Mortal Kombat line. I wish they would just do more. I wish there was a little bit more consistency between the two lines. But having Fei Long feels like a about time type of situation. I feel like I pre-ordered this guy like a year ago and he finally came in. Good to have though. I only get my favorite characters. You're not going to see me get like a lot of the Street Fighter characters or a lot of the Mortal Kombat Storm characters. I only get the ones I like. And even then, that's a pretty short list. But Fei Long is on that list. I like him. He's one of my more favorite Bruce Lee knockoffs. I think out of all of them, like I know Kung Lao has gotten better in the rebooted games. But I also feel like the rebooted games hurt a lot of other characters. That being said, I would put Fei Long as probably the best of the Bruce Lee knockoffs because like he's actually an actor and everything. They kind of just made him Bruce Lee and called it good, which is the best thing you probably could do. I think after him, maybe Law from Tekken, specifically Marshall. He looks good though. He'll be fun to open up. He'll look good with all my other Storm Collectible Street Fighter dudes. He looks like he scales a little bit better with the Mortal Kombat line, but he is a smaller character in the games. Like the Storm Collectible Sagat figure is humongous, man. That is if you're going to pick up that line, just be careful for some big, like, space takers. Then we got one more big box. Let's see what's in here. Then we'll be done. Oh, okay. Wow, these are quick. I did not know these were on the way, and they got here really fast. We got a cool 25-year anniversary Big Bad Toy Store sticker. I will keep that. I keep like one of every new sticker they produce. All right, well, right off the gate, this is pretty easy. We have our Street Sharks. Looks like we got, who is it? Streaks. We have Dr. Paranoid, because he's supposed to be a piranha, and Big Slamoo. Nice. Cool. I like the Street Shark toys. I have not unboxed the other ones, but they look great in their boxes. I almost don't want to get rid of the boxes, to be honest, because they look so cool, like these shark cage boxes. But we got Big Slamoo. Looks like he's got the same articulated kind of mouth thing going on. Yep. Nice. I don't know if I'll get all the Street Sharks. I might just do what I do with like Ninja Turtles and Thundercats. Get the ones that I like or that kind of go together and then skip out the rest. But they're making a go at it with this line. I've seen these at different stores pop up. They're still there, though. That's the problem. I don't know if a lot of people just are into the Street Shark stuff. I am. So I'm always down for Street Sharks. We got Streaks. Really good one to finally have. And, of course, we finally got, like, a big villain. I know we got a villain in the last wave, too. With, what's his name? The one with, like, the screw nose or whatever. Narwhal homie, I think. But we finally got like one of the big bads, so that's nice. Yeah, there we go. Streaks, Slash, that's the one we have. We've already got Ripster, we've already got Jab, now we have Streaks and Big Slamoo. We have Slash, so these three are the ones that came out first. Jab, Slash, Ripster, and now we have Slamoo, Streaks, and Dr. Paranoid, who has a button on the back. What does he do? Ah, he switches faces. He is man-y faces. Anyway. Cool stuff. I like them. I like the Street Shark, so I'm down to collect this line. Again, don't know if I'll get everybody in it. I'm sure it'll die down, kind of like Masters of the Universe Origins. When that line first came out a few years ago, I was unboxing all that stuff and videoing it. Now it's like just a bunch of reproduction toys. So it's kind of like, you kind of slow down with it. I'm sure Street Sharks will eventually hit that wall. Probably even worse because it's a shorter line. It was a shorter series. And just I'm just going to kind of go with it as it is. But I do like them. It's a great little series to kind of revisit. But we got a lot of cool stuff. We got that. We got some good WWE stuff. What else we got? We got some good Walking Dead stuff, if you're a fan of that. We got that awesome Sabretooth figure. We got a great Fei Long figure. Silver Surfer. The damn Headbangers. Yeah, a lot of great stuff. I mean, super excited to start unboxing all of it. I recently did a whole clean out of my collection. Just to end the video here. I went through like every individual box and every shelf that I have things posed on. Because there was a lot of figures I had upgraded over time that I just failed to kind of replace like I should have. Like this Sabretooth. Like now I can go take the other one down, put him up, and I either have that extra Sabretooth or I could sell it. And most of it was stuff that was just doubles. That's what it was. Having a new Wolverine figure, replacing that figure. A lot of Marvel Legend replacements, because we've been getting better updated figures. So most of it was Marvel Legends replacements. But it made a lot of room in the collection, so yay. But that's it for this video. If you like the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. You don't have to if you don't want to, but as always, I appreciate anybody who does. And I will catch you guys in the next video.